Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I've got a range haul for you. This is a really big range haul for new homeware for this year, new decor pieces, especially if I get cash for Christmas, which I did from my granddad. I like to pull it towards buying like home interior and decor pieces because I love changing up the home anyway. This is the kind of stuff that I do like to buy, but it's also really expensive. So it always helps if you have Christmas money to put towards it. So I'm going to share with you all of this good stuff. First of all, I got for $3.99 these coasters. These are lovely. They're like sandalwood, very nice. And they're like little jigsaws as well. They kind of all connect, which are really cool. And I got these for the coffee table. I've had my Christmas coasters out since November. So it's time to switch them up and get some mature adult coasters rather than gingerbread themed coasters for the rest of the year. So I got a bunch of these, which I thought was a good price, you know, £4 for 4. Very nicely packaged as well. Little like thread bit here. So not thread, what is it? Rope. So yeah, I got those for the coffee table. I also picked up a few signs, which you are going to see. The first one being this. I don't like the edge of this. This was $2.99 and I'm not that keen on the edge, but it's like this massive block, like this wooden block. And on the front, it just says love you always. And it's got like a little gold metallic writing, which you can see. I also really love the front, but the font, sorry, on the front. But what I was thinking with this is on my shelves in my lounge, we needed some more shelf decor for the lounge. So I thought this would look really nice. You won't see the gold from the shelves because of the way that it is. And it's like a 3D little plaque. So just all you're going to see is the front, and obviously we've got like a cream and beige lounge with a few little gold tones. So this will go really nicely, and again, you're not going to see like the sides. So for $2.99, I thought it was worth it to buy this, and then we'll have it as some shelf decor. And then I also picked up for £10 this chopping board here, but it's not 3D. It's a chopping board with legs. So I absolutely loved this. It's quite long as well, and it's going to be for our kitchen island. I love the colour of the wood, the acacia, and then it's got little feet as well, so it gives a bit of height and a bit of depth to a normal board. Now I'm not going to use this to chop on, it's going to be for a display pretty much, and then we'll put like the fruit bowl and stuff on it. But if you were going to use it to chop things on, I just think it is massive. So if you were doing charcuterie boards or even just like platters, or just, I don't know, putting together like meals of the week and sticking your dinners on there, it is huge. There's so many things you can use it for, and I think it is so pretty as well. For me, it's going to be kitchen decor pretty much, but yeah, there's so many things you can use this for, and I was super happy that it's got little legs. So picked up one of those, very excited to have that in the house. And then I also got some cushions. We're just refreshing the cushions from the sofa. We've got 2 cushions we've had for a few years. They're just a little bit tatty. We just need a bit of a refresh. So I picked up these. They were 2 for £8. They should have been $5.99 each, but they had a sale on 2 for £8. So I got them for £4 a piece, which I feel like it's a really good bargain. They're just very plain beige cushions, but I think they'll go really nicely on the sofa. So I got 2 matching. They were like 45 centimeters, I think, each. And then at the back there, just excuse the bath mat on the radiator, and with some Christmas socks I've washed. But at the back there, I got a bit of a bigger one for my armchair in the lounge. So I've got a cream armchair. I've had it since December. I bought it from Amazon for £100. It's a really good price. It's that kind of bubbly, like soft material. I'll take some pictures, I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, so I got this for that because I thought this would go really nicely on there. So again, it's a bit of a darker beige, almost like a sandy colour maybe, but it's got the pom-poms around the edge. Now this was more expensive, it was $8.99, but I feel like that's still a really good price for a big cushion. So these 2 are going to go on the sofa, this one's going to go for the armchair, and I just feel like it will suit the lounge, and they kind of go together. They're slightly odd, it's not odd, slightly off in colour, like that one's a bit darker, but I do think they complement each other very nicely. So in the lounge with the rest of the stuff, I think these will look great. So I got a new cushion. And then I also picked up some dried Gypsophilia bouquet. I actually have the purple of this for Christmas, and I've had it out in the vase for the last 2 months, but it's time to put that away. So I thought I would get some white, and then I can pop it in the same vase and then just have it like all year round. They're $3.99. The purple one had a very fishy smell. I could not like put my finger on where that smell was coming from, and it was from this in the vase. So I'm hoping that the white one doesn't have the same smell. It was honestly so bizarre. I put it on my bar table, like in the dining room, the sideboard that I use for like alcohol and glasses, and the smell was like really strong of it. So hopefully the white one's not the same, but I wanted to get one like all year round and put the purple one away, so picked up one of the white ones. And then I also got this tea box, which I'm really excited to have. You'll know if you've been watching the videos, I've been doing some organisation, especially in the kitchen. And usually we have tea bags in different little storage pots. The last few months, we've really been into trying new teas. So herbal teas, matcha, green tea, lemon tea, all the fruit teas, and then obviously the old Yorkshire tea bags, which we have every day. But yeah, and my husband loves chamomile as well. He's really into that at the minute. So I thought this, rather than having like 10 different storage pots, like glass storage pots with the wooden lids, which is what I usually put tea bags in, rather than having so many out, I was looking for something that could contain it all. And I was going to get like a cake stand or some kind of display shelf where I can put them all. But then I saw this and I thought this was £6. And this was such a nice like box to look at, but also a really good idea to contain all the tea bags. So my genius hubby, which don't tell him I said that because he'll just get a really big head, but he had the idea that he was going to cut out from the branding of the tea bags, like the packaging, the little square of what the tea bag is, and we can pop it at the bottom of these little squares and then just fill up the squares with the tea bag, so we're always going to know which square is which I thought was great. And we can get 6 in here, so I think that's a really good price to house all of the tea bags we've got to house. And also just to even look at in the kitchen, it's a really nice box. I love it. I love the style of it. I love the writing on the front, and I love that it's see-through as well, so you can see what you need. But yeah, really cool to have that, so I'm glad I got that for the kitchen. And then I also picked up some prints. I'm going to do this one first because this one my husband wasn't too sure of. I absolutely love it. I did bring it home with me because I thought of a place where it could go. But he seems to think that it's a little bit like a B&B. And I do agree. Usually when you go to like, especially local B&Bs, like family run B&Bs, this is the kind of thing that they would have to house your keys, like the room number. But I was going to use this in our dining room for like lightweight jackets or light handbags. We don't really have a coat stand in there. We did have one once and it just looked so bulky and made the dining room look messy that we got rid of it. But I think this on the wall behind where the real Christmas tree is, because obviously that's going to come down, and we've got like a plaque there at the minute, which is a Christmas plaque, which will come down. I thought this would look quite nice on there. Just very light jackets, because obviously it's not going to hold a lot of weight and big bulky coats. But like day jackets or just little handbags that aren't full of all this stuff, I can just put them on them hooks, and I absolutely love it. It's very like vintage, kind of shabby chic, floral. It will suit the dining room because we've got a bit of a pink tone in there, and some of the prints are kind of this colourway as well, so I think it will really suit it in there. And obviously it's got the wooden frame, very traditional vintage numbers with the hooks, which I absolutely love. And this was £7.99. Such a good price. It's not the biggest thing in the world. It's probably like 40 to 50 centimetres in length, not massive, but just on the wall, and then we can hang a few bits off it, will be great. We did think maybe putting keys on there, but for like safety and stuff, we're not really keen on displaying our house keys right near the front door, so probably won't be doing that. But I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous, so I got that. And then I also picked up this jug for the fridge. So we are really trying the next few weeks. We're not going to do a food shop. And we're also really trying to not have fizzy pop. So we're not going to buy it. And we don't want to drink it anymore, because we do kind of drink fizzy pop a lot and it's not the best for you. So I was thinking for this, we can, because we have like blackcurrant and orange squash, we just keep the bottles under the kitchen island and they're not in the fridge. So when we do go and get a drink, if there's cans of fizzy pop in the fridge, we'll take them first. So I figured we'll fill this up with either squash or blackcurrant juice and then keep it in the fridge, and we can just pull it out when we want it. It's a glass jug, it's ribbed, it's got a plastic lid on the top and a pourer as well to make it really easy. Also comes with a handle, which is really useful, and it was £2.50. That's such a good price. It was in the sale, like special clearance buys or whatever it's called in the range, that little aisle that they have after Christmas. So I picked it up. I feel like I got a good deal as well, and yeah, really excited to have that to go in our fridge for our drink storage. I also picked up 2 of these, very similar, exactly the same style, just different quotes. I absolutely loved them. This was £6 and the taller one was £9.99. So a bit of a difference in price, but obviously there's a bit of a size difference as well. So this one says, this is our happy place. And for this, I was going to put it in the lounge. I love the simplicity of it. Like, I feel like it's a very stylish piece of home decor. And for our lounge, we've got 3 shelves near the Juliet balcony, near them double doors. And on the shelves, I like to keep a lot of beige or cream, like interior vases, things like that, little gypsophilia, very like neutral colours. And I thought this would go really nicely there. I like the light wood. I love the white background. And I think the style of it and the like idea of it is great. So it just says, this is our happy place. It's 3D lettering as well. Very simple, but I love it. So I got that one. And then we did pick up this one for our stairs. So we're a 3-storey townhouse. The ground floor to the middle floor, we've got stairs that lead up to that. And on that wall of the stairs, we've got a whole wall of just posters and art and canvases and just loads of different stuff, different places, different quotes. And this, I think, is going to go there. It's so beautiful. I absolutely adore it. It says there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. Again, I love the lettering. I love the simplicity of it, but it's a really nice quote. And I also really like the wood and the white background. So picked up that for the stairs. And then I got this for the lounge. So we are moving the mirror behind the armchair and I'm going to get a sideboard. I'm going to wait till the end of January for payday because I need to wait to get paid. But by the end of January, I'm going to buy a new sideboard for the lounge where the current Christmas tree is, which is obviously going back in storage, which I'm really sad about. And I saw this on the website. It was £18.99, so £19. It is so beautiful. It's like this gold kind of foil canvas, but it's in it's a canvas, but then in a gold frame. And because our lounge is beige and a little bit of pink undertones, and then we've got a few little gold bits going around. So on the armchair, we've got gold legs, we've got a gold mirror, a couple of little gold like accessories. I think this will go really nicely in there. So just behind the armchair, I'll put a picture up. I'm going to hang this on the wall. And then swap the mirror. So the mirror is going to move to the other side of the lounge next to the sofa. And that's going to go above the sideboard when I buy it. But I need to get the sideboard. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So it's massive. It's probably a good 1.5 meters maybe in size. Very big. Absolutely beautiful. I love the gold foil of the pattern. It's just so lovely, honestly. So I picked up that for us. And then the last 2 things to share with you is this here for the lounge again. Now, we don't really read magazines as such, but I do like to buy home magazines, like home interior magazines. Not very often, every now and again, but I thought if I get a few of my favourite ones, then I've got a gorgeous little rattan magazine rack, which I can keep in the lounge. More of a bit of a stylish prop, but obviously you can store stuff inside it as well. So this was £7.99, £8, and it's beautiful. I love it. It really will fit in the lounge with the kind of style that I've already got. I love that it's got little legs. It's quite wide as well. It's already like fixed in place, but there's a good bit of space in there to put your magazines. And I think it's really cool. So I picked up that for us. And then the last thing I got was this lamp, which I just think is so lovely. So we saw a lamp in Home Bargains for £40. And I just couldn't justify £40 on a lamp. And I'm glad I waited because the lamp in Home Bargains would have suited the magazine rack. Like, it had the same kind of wicker, so it would have been perfect. But it was £40 and it's just such a lot of money. Now, I saw this in in the range for £16.99. So less than £23, like cheaper than what we would have paid at Home Bargains, which is why I'm glad I waited. So I got this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I bought a side table from Asda recently, probably like in September, and it had the same rough texture as the lamp base here, and it's white as well. It was very small. It was kind of reminded me of like things you would find in Zara Home. I'm always on Zara Home website, but I can never afford the stuff that's on there. Everything's like 3 times the price of what you would find in like high street stores, which is mad to me. So yeah, the side table, I waited and I found one at Asda, like very similar, because I think at Zara Home they were wanting like £89.99 for it, and then I got it from Asda for £40, which is quite a lot of money for a side table, but you know, obviously half the price than what I would have paid at Zara. And then this lamp reminds me of that. The base is exactly the same. The texture of it, the rough texture, the colour of it. And I just think it's gorgeous. So this is going to go on my new sideboard when I've got it. I've not got it yet, obviously. But this is going to go there. So again, it's got the gold accent, so it'll kind of fit with the rest of the lounge, the few little gold accents of that artwork there. And then it's got a very simple, plain beige, what do you call these? Shade, lampshade. And again, that's going to kind of suit with the cushions that it's going to be next to. So I feel like it will tie in really nicely, and it's a really good price. Decent lamp, very big in size for what I need it for, and such a good price. £17.99 is such a good price for a lamp. So I picked up that as well. Really happy to have that in. And that is everything that I got. It's quite a neutral haul today from the range, but it's all the stuff that's going to fit into my home really nicely. So I'll put some pictures up. If I can't get it done like now of the stuff in place, because I need to wait for my husband to get some holes in the walls to hang up this stuff for me. Another haul, I'll show you like the new stuff of where it's displayed and stuff. But thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.